So, I feel my energies are imbalanced after I return from waking up from the suicide.
Hmm. What do you say? You
I feel that I am imbalanced. My energy are imbalanced after I woke up from the suicide.
you feel your energy imbalance.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That I have been telling you all the time. For that is watching, witnessing. When you are, you mute
Okay.
yourself. When you are a watcher on the hill, then you have become separate. But the thing is that our earning, our property of so many lives is not of being a witness. It is be it is of being identified with your thoughts, with your feeling, with your mood. And things have not become clear if you have still not understood that if you are identified with your thoughts, your body, your feeling, you will remain in bondage, cannot be broken. This is called in India vritti. Vritti means it moves always in the circle. So you cannot transcend it, you cannot go beyond it. But somewhere it is according to our unconsciousness, our tamas, our lethargy, our the way we have been functioning, our addiction, and we have become used to it. We are not ready for something new. For that, you need some spark, some fire, which is missing. You think one day something will happen as a miracle. No miracle ever happens until and unless you create it. So you need a very strong willpower. That's why meditation like dynamic. It makes your will really integrated. When you are doing who for 10 minutes without stopping, you are not caring what happens to your body. It's discomfort. Or when you are standing still with your hand lifted, you will feel the pain in your shoulders, and you will feel pain in other parts of your body. Sometimes you will feel ants are crawling, but you are just your longing, your desire, your commitment, your intensity to be liberated is so much that you don't care. But people who are lukewarm, nothing ever happens in their life. They are born same and they dies same. Once this identification is created, hello,
Hello,
you should
Swami.
say sometime when you are not
Okay.
saying you are always the same person, never learning anything.
No, because Swami, you asked me to mute my mic, Swami.
Still, you should in once in a while so that
Okay.
I will be aware that this sound is reaching to you.
Okay, okay, okay.
Hmm. Are you recording or not?
Yes, Swami, recording.
Okay. So, what I was saying.
You say that for those who lukewarm, nothing happens.
Mm. When you really are desiring something with your totality, then you will pay any price. But if you have not understood, you are in the bondage. You are bound by your own hell which you have created unconsciously. Once it is clear that this has been created by me, I am the one who is really responsible. Others are just side actors. They are not the main hero. You are the real hero. Others are able to do anything in your life because you cooperate. Otherwise, they are always on the periphery. But as long as you think others are responsible, your energy is scattered. You will never become one. That's why I tell you to share, because whether you are able to take it or not, someone may be able to take it. There are people who are ready. I can speak to you, but if you are not receptive, if you are not so much longing for truth, longing for freedom, then you will just postpone, go on postponing. You are ready to commit, you are ready to die, you are ready to commit suicide, but you cannot gather all your energy for liberation so that you are liberated from this cycle of birth and death. Your ego will die forever. But the thing is that people who commit suicide, they are in tremendous ignorance. They are in tremendous darkness. They want to live the life with their condition. They are not fed up with the life. They want this cycle to continue. But they want to impose their condition. So maybe the desire is there that somehow I will be saved or I will remain. And then people will be very sympathetic. They will start giving attention which they were not earlier giving. It may be in the unconscious about which you are not aware. So you can just say that no. But you don't know the depth. You don't know where are the roots, where is the seed. So once you have realized it, that you are just repeating, it is just repeating the same old rut, same old rotten life, where you are eating, farting, fucking. Nothing new ever happens.
Yes.
But if you want something new to happen, you will have to make effort. No one else can make effort. Anyone else can only show you the way. That is what he's saying. The master is pointing to the moon. And if you grab his finger, you are just making even the master handicapped. He cannot move his finger now. So when you know that you are not that sincere, you should at least accept it. You should be aware that I am not so. The longing is very lukewarm. It is not that strong. Then you are more honest. But you can claim that I want only this. I have no interest in other sex. I have no interest in power, money, nothing. I'm just already almost enlightened. Just 1 inch away. You have calculated. People are very good in calculating. 90%, 60%. So everything in life moves in circle. All the planetary movement is in circle. You're born, you will become young, you will become old. Then you will die. Then again you will be born. Not that this body will be born. Your desires, your vritti, tendencies of the mind, That is one of the first sutras of Patanjali Yoga Sutra. Yoga Chitta Vritti Nirodha. Yoga is cessation of your mind. Thought waves in the mind. But it cannot stop by forcing. It can stop only by understanding. Once you have understood the whole game, you are not these emotions. You are not your thinking process. You are the one who knows in your presence, thinking can happen, feeling happens, or emotions happen. So you are prior to everything. You are the root. They are the just branches and leaves. Without root, they cannot exist. But these are all theoretical things. We are talking about food. When you will start eating the food, really. You may be making junk foods, fast food, garbage food. The real food which gives nourishment. So, one has to take the decision. When you will take the decision, then you will say now. But it is just words. All those things, whether it is schizophrenia or any mental problem, maybe it is all, not really maybe it is, if you say it is, certainly the person is responsible. Things happen very slowly. So you cannot conclude how it happened. But somewhere you are responsible. Somewhere means totally you are responsible. You have been encouraging those things. So finally you land in that kind of thing. It may take 20 years. If you are really a person who is little awake, even little bit awake, who loves freedom, who loves not to be in bondage, you will not allow anything from outside, whether it is your brothers and sisters or cousins or mother, father, society, your education, your teachers, the crowd, the masses. You will not allow them to rule you. Because you love freedom. If you don't love freedom, then all those things will happen slowly. But you are compromising because you are gaining something. You want their appreciation. You want to be recognized. You are lusting for success, lusting for recognition, for power, for money. So that's why you have surrendered. You have compromised. No one compromises without any gain which the person sees is coming in the future. So what do you had asked?
I said that my energies are unbalanced.
So energies are imbalanced because you have cooperated. Somewhere you were gaining something, so you have allowed it to happen. You will not alert earlier. And when ego is at the center, then whatever it will be doing will be destructive to the person. If you want your father and mother to treat you in certain way which they are not treating, then you may harm yourself, you may damage yourself. This is what every unconscious person is doing. But that is not going to help you in any way. But when you are ruled by darkness, the ego is darkness, then it will take you to ditches. So once it is clear, but it is not going deeper inside you. That's why you are all the time falling in those ditches. Because you think you are so wise. You are a person of wisdom. Just by listening and maybe little bit understanding intellectually, you think it has gone deeper inside you. It has to go into your blood and marrow, your bones, everywhere it has to enter. Only then you will be able to take a complete decision. Otherwise, if it is just moving in your head, nothing is ever going to happen. You will remain the same person. You may talk big things. So, what do you have understood?
Understood that I'm responsible.
If you are responsible, being guilty or blaming yourself will also not solve anything. You have to separate your witnessing consciousness from that also. You have to do things which will create this identification. Gurdjieff has said somewhere, identification is this, is your bondage, is your prison. And spirituality is this process of disidentification. I'm not quoting him exactly because I don't remember his words, but there is only two things, identification and disidentification. The whole journey is between these two. So, what next? You think just by lying down on your sofa and listening with closed eyes, things will happen? Huh?
No, Swami.
Then?
I feel I need to do something active.
When you will do? You are just feeling. Today was the right day.
Yeah, today I am going to clear my room. I don't know how much I can clear. I will clear, and then I see if I can do Kundalini.
What about dynamic?
I think I won't do dynamic for a few days because I just got my period today.
Okay. Now tell the truth. Have you realized anything that I was not behaving according to your desires? So that was also one of the reasons to do such stupid things. Just don't answer immediately. Tell the truth. Have you found anything inside? Anything surfacing from your unconsciousness so far or not?
Okay, give me one moment, Swami.
And how much you don't like when Tanoj or Bhupendra is there? Tell honestly. Don't, because whether you tell or not, it is there inside. So you have to open yourself, and you cannot just stop it. Something when it has entered inside you, even if you desire, only when the desire to remove it is more stronger than your earlier desire, then only it will start disappearing slowly. But if you don't even accept it, if you don't accept that you have tons of shit inside, then you are quite cozy with existing with it. So reveal yourself. Once you have revealed, to some extent you have already removed those things, because now you can see it from distance. These are my bondage, these are fetters. these are chains which has limited your possibilities.
I think you are right, Swami.
Now you explain it more how I'm right, because you have not revealed anything. You have to vomit it out.
Okay, from what?
Reveal everything. Don't hide one, because I know already whether you tell it or not. Once you have accepted, like in courts, they are given religious scriptures, whatever you believe in, and then they take vow on whatever I will say will be truth and nothing else. Whether they say it or not, because people who are liars, they can lie, because if they were believing in Bible or Gita, then there is no possibility that they will do such crime. I cannot say about Bible, but about Gita, if you have read it and understood it, then you cannot do all those things.
So what I understood was that in the past, the conditioning
Don't may say in the past. This is another dishonesty, because you don't know what is the present. Just say
okay.
without saying past.
So what I understood is that the conditioning is fighting with whatever truth you are trying to make me understand. So those conditioning will block the understanding, and when the blockage
Who is allowing it to be blocked?
me,
Why?
I don't know.
That means you are very much in love with your sickness.
That
But
was
it is
in the past, because now I start to listen to Swami.
So you were, how much bad you were feeling when I was saying these things?
Feeling bad that I have all this inside me.
What?
Feeling bad that I have all this inside me.
No, that I am removing your clothes, your dirty clothes.
I am not. I think I don't feel bad. I only feel a little bit uncomfortable, but I want to do it also because I want to move towards truth also.
Once you have understood it, that you are wearing clothes full of shit, then you will like the person who is taking it out. You are not able to do it on your own. Someone is there who is helping you. But surgery is painful. Okay. So, hello.
Hello. So and one thing I understood was that Swami speaks a lot to me describing my unconsciousness, but I had always been fighting because I wasn't seeing the unconsciousness. I was only seeing the conscious part. So when you were telling me my mistake, I was like fighting because I didn't see the part that exists in me in the unconscious. Then when you tell me that I didn't
Even
see it,
whatever you say is your conscious, is also not your achievement. It is given to you by the nature. Little bit consciousness so that you can function. Even in animals, there is some consciousness. That's why when the danger is there, they are so alert. They are always very alert about danger. So it is not made with effort. You have to remove your unconsciousness. Only then you will be able to become totally conscious. So, hello.
hello, yes. So now I understood why I used to fight a lot with Swami, and I understood that I was wrong, Swami was right, but I wasn't seeing it because I wasn't.
Was right means in the past, not now.
You are always right, Swami. You are always right. Yeah. So,
You are always wrong.
huh?
Huh?
Yes,
And you are always wrong.
mostly, I would say mostly. Okay. Uh, and that's why now the difference in me now is that every time Swami says something, I the I no longer fight, or I no longer put the energy to fight or defend whatever I'm disagreeing. And in the beginning, I noticed that there will be a natural resistance that came up when you say something. There will be a natural denial or resistance. But if I don't support that resistance, I don't put energy into fighting, I just sit and just don't give it energy. Slowly, slowly, I allow Swami's words to enter me deeply, and I will see that Swami is right.
But you will have to remove your past program also
Yes.
by some effort.
Yes, yes, yes.
If understanding is total, sometimes it happens that you don't have to do anything, but that is for a very mature person who has already become so mature because of being very sincere in many lives. So it is like the person is like a ripe mango. So it will fall without any much external force. So,
And then in the past, I used to be very, very jealous about, if like says let's say Swami were praising Bhupender, I will feel very, very jealous. And right now,
now,
when immediately when the praising happening, of course the natural reaction will be the jealousy will come out. But as I say, I no longer give energy to support this kind of thing. I don't support that jealousy. So
whom you are more jealous, Bhupendra or Tanoj?
okay, to be honest, I'm less jealous of Bhupender because I accept him in the circle. And Thanos, the reason was like
And Tanoj is the watchman of the circle outside standing
no, Thanos
with
is
a
that
stick.
the reason is that I'm very cautious about him because I'm very scared that he will hurt Swami or betray Swami, this kind of thing. That's why I'm very cautious about him, that I'm not really accepting him yet, Swami.
Why you think he will betray?
I don't know because
What he has done?
he's so new and I don't know what he's thinking, and normally his face doesn't look like he's like accepting what Swami is saying.
His conditioning is more on the surface. You are able to hide it because you are so image conscious. His whatever is his reality is more on the surface. That's why he is not able to hide. That is also part of some kind of honesty. That he is not so much interested in hiding those things. He is not so image conscious.
Okay.
But I am not saying that he can go very far with me. I am so far. Hello?
Hello, Swami.
So far, I have not given so much attention to him.
Yes, Swami. So
So again, you felt bad.
no. And so for Bhupender now, actually, after you praise him several times, I felt lucky that we have him in the circle because I think during the period.
I praised him because of his present state. But anytime he can also fall. Don't be so confused.
Okay.
Until and unless you know your real nature, you can always fall. That is always possible. If the ego takes the driving seat, then whatever you have earned will be finished. But next moment you can be different person if you have removed ego from the driving seat.
Yes, Swami.
It's not that it will take thousands of years. Once you have seen things, it can happen in more and can years. It all depends on your maturity. If you are not seeking it, if you are not interested in it, it will never happen. If you are interested in thousands of other things, it will never happen. That is what Osho says. In your laundry list, meditation and truth and spirituality is the last. And my master says it is not even in the laundry list. Only when it is first, then something can happen. Because if it is not first, then you are not yet, you have not become yet mature enough for this. You are still hoping, you are still dreaming, you still have desires to be fulfilled. You have not been able to see things as it is. That it is desiring millions of things which is creating all your suffering. You should desire only things which brings you closer to yourself, to your real nature.
Yes, Swami.
So his Kindle has arrived, but I think those books are again to be downloaded. Is it because it is not connected to my Wi-Fi?
Oh,
Maybe so. If it is connected, it will be downloaded
the
on its own, or you will have to do something for that.
the book, if it didn't, the book should have been there, Swami. It shouldn't be removed. I don't know why, but
It is
then.
there, but it is asking for being downloaded. It's not connected to Wi-Fi.
So I think you
So
connect lah. You connect to Wi-Fi, Swami.
I opened it late in the night. I didn't connect. I sometimes forget my password also. So you should desire few things. I desire to read, so I have 3 Kindle now. What you desire, you should be king in that.
Yes, Swami.
My master used to say when he was here in my city that when he was a guest in the house of one sannyasin, and I went there in the morning because on that day we had to leave. At that time I had a girlfriend. So the person who was bringing something for the breakfast, I think it was something toast with maybe aloo inside, what do you call it, potato inside or whatever it was, fried something. So after the initial whatever they give, they again came with to give. So I said, oh, give me only one now. So the master said that, or maybe I said, don't give, I don't remember. So he said that he is satisfied with one. So I'm not, if a person is really deep, I'm not hankering for many, but you don't find really deep people here. And earlier I had this illusion that the divinity is in everyone, so if they are given right situation, they can flower right away. But people are so much enthusiastic and desiring to fall down that always they are ready to go down. Because being conscious is an uphill task. You have to be very alert not to support things which will take you down. But I said, while you are having pleasure in something, you are not concerned about the other side of the coin. Pain is going to come. If you are indulging in unconscious things, pain will also blame the whole existence from where it is coming. And most of the people there, they are related to master also because it gives them some pleasure, some intellectual pleasure. They can forget world. So I was saying that our desire for pleasure is so much that when the pain comes, the pain is the other side. When you are seeking something unconsciously, pain will come later on. And we use master also as an instrument for our pleasure, intellectual pleasure, so that we can forget our misery for some time. If you're just seeking pleasure, no transformation is going to happen. When you are seeking truth, then you are ready to go through pain also, suffering also. That is austerity, that is sadhana. A person who is seeking truth, one day he will be blissful also. But a person who is seeking bliss, because his interpretation of bliss is pleasure, he will never reach to truth. So truth has to be short. For the most of the people, there are few exceptions who knows what is bliss. Bliss is not pleasure.
Yes, Swami. Agree, Swami.
You can see how retarded, how stupid we are. The whole Western world, they have millions of dollars of business, trillions of dollars, millions, billions, whatever, just based on woman breast and their buttock. They are moving it and money is coming, chan, chan, chan. Because we are all retarded. Our unconsciousness is forcing us to be addicted to those things. And we are not even aware that what is it. We'll say, I'm not so much interested. I don't know how much, but it is all women. Women claim big things. And you like female body. So maybe you don't like male body much, or you think that will make you to fall down. So you are. So how much you like female body? They're round things. Huh? Just tell the truth. Don't be so much concerned about your image.
No, I'm not concerned about image. I'm not concerned about image. Female
Just tell the
body,
truth.
no,
Reveal.
I'm saying now, female body are beautiful to look at, but they don't
What is beautiful in that? It is so
erotic.
full of shit.
It's erotic. You don't look at the
What is
assholes of
erotic?
me.
It is erotic means what? It is all just taking you down
Yeah,
to
sex.
take you towards sex. There's nothing
Yeah.
else. What is erotic?
Yeah, that's what
The ultimate thing is that.
Yeah.
That means you have not understood your mind where it will take you.
Uh,
Sex is the goal. All eroticism and all those things are just foreplay.
okay.
Hmm?
Yeah.
What is so beautiful? It is only the cover. You remove the cover, then you will know how beautiful it is.
Yes,
Huh?
correct, Swami, correct.
But we are not interested in seeing the things as it is in reality. You have ever thought that there is nothing beautiful in that?
Um,
What?
yeah. So, yeah, I never, whenever I look at a woman's body, I never imagine what is inside, like the intestine or that, Swami, and the shit.
You should imagine that. Only then you will know.
Yes.
That also shows that we want to live in illusion. We don't want to shatter our dreams. Huh?
Yes, Swami.
Hello.
Yes.
How much effort has gone into making that all those things round, so much round curves and knife-like sharpness? How much they have wasted their time and energy, and then so much while and whatever
Yeah.
close-ups, the camera and everything, best quality cameras. If everything is removed with no while, nothing, no good camera, then you will know it's just ordinary hip. Huh?
Yes, Swami.
Maybe better than yours. I'm not saying yours exactly.
Yeah.
I'm saying that for those people who are not making any effort to make it beautiful, but you are investing so much on something which is just stupidity. Huh?
Yes, Swami.
You are going to die. You may earn some money, but the money, even the money which is you are getting out of it, will not make your life in any way happy. You are doing all those things, then someday you will become a porn star. Then you will have to sleep with every day with new person. You may think you are getting some pleasure, but you are not thinking how much pain you are giving to the body and really to your consciousness. Huh? Because body cannot feel anything if the consciousness is not present.
Yes.
You can do everything. Hundreds of people can have can gang rape a dead woman. Nothing will happen. So why you don't want to see the reality? Huh?
No. It's not I don't want to see. I never thought about it. That now you're telling me I'm seeing it, Swami.
No, why you were not able to see so far? Any day. That what is behind it? You don't see your shit every day.
I see every
You
day,
don't see
Swami.
your urine.
I see
You
every
have never
day.
seen a body which is full of pus,
Saw, Swami.
mucus, and all those things. So what is in their body? Huh?
Nothing.
Full of gems and diamonds and roses and flowers. Huh?
No, Swami.
What is that?
Just germs, not gems.
You just have to do some exercise with them. Rotten smell will come out.
Yeah.
Perspiration and all those things.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes, Swami.
Now you continue.
Um,
Hmm.
I feel like every day the darkness and the light within me are fighting, and mostly
What is the Indian word for this world?
Maya.
Uh, Female is the real central representative of that Maya. The chemicals in the male body, the hormones, they make it look, they see something which is not there. Your own sexuality. If you have no sexuality, you will not find any. You will see that it is a place which is holding shit and urine. Huh? So, I'm very anti-female.
No, no, Swami. You are just telling the real truth.
But females are very proud of their. They should be proud of their grace, their beauty, if they have their art. Beauty of not of the body, but beauty, the inner beauty. Then even body has the something of it is reflected in the body also.
Yes, Swami.
Continue. To reveal everything.
I don't know, Swami. Actually, I feel that is it for every person who is moving towards truth, right? Is the last attachment is always, I mean, before like you even reach the bodhisattva stage, right? Is the last attachment. I mean, before we reach the bodhisattva stage, right? Those who are entering the path of truth, is the last stage always the attachment to sex?
There are far more subtle things than even sex. But once you have transcended one thing, you are ready to transcend others also. Physically, sex is the it is very deep because all your cell, your whole body is made up. Once your identification with the body breaks, then it has no strength. Or it will be only on the periphery. That will not disturb you.
Swami, recently I could see, but it's this seeing is very very weak. That
What you were saying?
recently I have a kind of I saw some, I understood something, but this understanding is very very weak.
Very, very?
Weak. The understanding is that I know sex can give pleasure, but I feel that this pleasure is also a dream, and I feel that physical pleasure.
Don't make it a philosophy. You have to indulge in sex, you have the pleasure. Now forget it. Why you are making a philosophy out of it?
Okay.
Know that pleasure is a small part of your life.
Yes.
Your mind wants it. Your mind longs for it.
Yeah.
You have given it. Now the mind will remain quiet. Don't make a mountain out of the molehills.
Okay, Swami.
If you try to remove all your desire for pleasure, you will become dead person. Let it remain there, all part
Okay,
of your life.
okay,
Don't be a masochist.
okay, Swami.
Yeah, go from one extreme to other.
Okay,
Be in the middle.
okay,
Once you know you are the witnessing consciousness, you know that whatever comes will go. Nothing remains.
yes,
You are the eternal watcher, you are the eternal witness. Only that remains, and you are that. You are not those things which comes and go. You are the one who remains always. Who was, who is, and who will be.
yes,
But only when your identification breaks. If you want, if body is giving you pleasure, then you think this is the ultimate. You are the body. You will never be able to transcend. If your mind is giving you recognition and job, and you are identified with the mind. I'm such an intelligent person. The whole world is praising. If your feeling is making you into Mother Teresa, then you think such a great person I am. So compassionate. You have to understand all games of the mind. Hmm?
yes, Swami.
So,
Yes, Swami. Huh.
something became clear or not?
Clear, Swami.
Beauty of boobs and buttocks are all your imagination and projection.
Okay, Swami. Yes, Swami, I heard that.
So,
Yeah, this will be a
this
excellent
is
title. Hello?
most excellent title I've ever given.
Yeah, one of the most excellent titles, Swami. You always give a lot of excellent titles.
This will go against the whole world. So this is the most excellent.
Yes, Swami.
The whole world is stuck.
Yes.
The whole world is stuck to it.
Uh-uh.
But if YouTube removes it, it is against the community guideline, then you will have to ask me. I will give another title.
Okay.
Then let us see whether YouTube has any guts or not.
Okay.
They are showing all the time these things, but even the title they cannot accept.
Yeah.
And this is the greatest hypocrisy possible.
Yes, correct.
And the whole world, they are destroying the whole youth in this direction.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that young people should not have sex, but if you are stuck in it, if you are obsessed with it, then you are squandering all your energy in things which is just almost, it should be a very small part of your life. That's why when Osho spoke about it, his book is From Sex to Super Consciousness. But all the idiots, they think he is talking about sex. He's talking how to transcend sex. Sex is the first step of the ladder. But idiots, those who are sexually repressed, they took it as if he's saying sex is the ultimate thing. Sex is samadhi. There are idiots who say that. Osho says sex is samadhi. When you are sick yourself, when you are suffering from jaundice, you see the whole the world as yellow. What Osho was telling you, that if you are fighting with sex, you are against sex, then you will always remain stuck to it. Because you are an unintelligent person, you are an idiot. Fighting is not the way. Understanding is the way. Knowing is the way. That is what is said. Knowledge liberates. Here I am not, when I'm saying knowledge, I don't mean bookish knowledge. But this is the Western word, I think, maybe coming from Bible. Knowing liberates is a better word.
Yes. Yes, Swami.
Once you have understood something, once you have known something, you become free from that. If you are repressing it, if you are avoiding it, if you are escaping from it, that means you are a weak person, you are a coward. Then it will always remain with you. You cannot go beyond it. You cannot transcend it. Whatever I have said, it is all spontaneous, nothing pre-planned.
Okay.
I was not planning to give this kind of title. But I thought this. People should get some shock. They need shock therapy. And this is a conspiracy of those people who want to exploit. They are always trying to make sex into central thing of life. Then you will remain retarded. Then you can be exploited. These things should be at your very centers. You should be all drug addict. You should all be porn addict. And you should all be sexually obsessed. Then you can be ruled. You will never be. That is the whole. Now the artificial intelligence has come. Now they are telling you you don't need to think. Machine will think. You have to just remain a baby, a retarded asshole.
Yes, Swami.
But we don't understand their game. What they want to rule you, so they want you to remain retarded. These things they are going because anything in the hand of people who are destructive, who are of very low consciousness, they are always going to use it for their benefit, and they will harm and damage the whole human consciousness. Because power of darkness, they are very persistent, they are very consistent in whatever they want to do. People who claim to be spiritual, they are the most stupid, and they are the most dishonest people. They don't want to do anything. They are saying, let the whole world burn. That means you are also part of the same unconscious, same darkness. If you remain asleep, then they will be successful in whatever they want to do. They will succeed in that.
Yes, Swami.
Somewhere this is what I have been always seeing, that parents, they know what the Congress government was doing in India. But they were all right with it. They are very comfortable being a slave, and they want their children also to be slave if their life becomes comfortable.
Yes, Swami.
If you want to be free, you cannot just be free partially. Either you will be free totally, or you will be totally in bondage. Like Osho, Sannyasin, they are always saying, when the inner circle was doing all the wrong things, they were always saying, we are not, why should we get involved in politics? We have come here for meditation. This is mind of escapists, a mind This is the mind of the people who are dishonest. That is what Osho said when Sheila did all those things in America. He said, why you were silent? Who told you to remain silent? You should have rebelled. You should have spoken. You should have gone against her. So he said, learn a lesson from this. If it happens next time, don't surrender. He gave them all the situation. He became silent. He was testing how much mature these sannyasins have become. But it is not that easy to become really mature. You can just act as if you are a great meditator. You can act as if you are a meditator, but there is a phone. But you may be just trying to avoid everything. Just let me see what is that.
Okay.
Just wait. The woman called, and when they call, they are mostly now they are all fraudsters.
Oh, okay.
So then when they will call, they will record, and they will tell you to push this button, that button, and then finally you are in their trap. You are digitally arrested. Then they will say they will create police and all kind of intelligence agency that you have been dealing in drugs and all those things. Now you are digitally arrested.
Wow.
They will take all your Aadhaar card and everything, and then this. I was hearing to a woman. She was caught like this. She was almost ready to commit suicide. She thought everything is lost. I have not even spoken, and they are making me into drug mafia. And they creates everything in such a way that you will think that it is all real. They will make office. And the police will be talking with you in a very abusive language. They will show you everything you have been involved in this, that. So this is what happens when people who are good, they remain asleep. When you think you have no responsibility for the world, you are just here to indulge, you are just here to consume, you have no responsibility. But when you have such a low intelligence, then you think that what is, I am here only to play, only to have entertainment. You are interested in entertainment club.
Yes, Swami.
And then you can say, let the whole world burn. What is there in it? Now, how much bad you are feeling?
I'm not feeling bad, Swami.
Why? You should be ashamed of your acts.
Yeah,
And
I am not feeling bad in the sense that I'm not resisting what you're saying.
I'm not. When I'm saying you should feel ashamed, that I don't mean that you should just feel guilty.
Yeah,
You should feel that you were being very unconscious.
Yeah, there's a feeling of ashamedness.
This is how the whole world has become like this. No one is interested in taking any responsibility. Others, why should I? Others should take. Everyone is thinking in the same way.
Yes, Swami.
Whatever little you can do, you should do. Whatever is in your hand, whatever is your capability. Okay. Now you should understand why I am so much emphatic about it, why I am emphasizing make videos. Because that is the only way you can be responsible. Okay.
Okay, Swami. Thank you. Om.
And you are sharing the one which I talked today, video.
Yeah, the audio part completed already.
I think it has the existence want Bhupen to hear it, because otherwise I have had nothing in my mind to give such title. So I will send it to him also directly.
Okay.
When he is looking very seriously towards some boobs or some hips, trying to fix his mechanism either on the front side or he will be more alert. Huh?
Okay, sorry.
You will include this also?
No, sorry.
No, why? You can include.
You mean include in the video,
Why
sorry.
make sex such a taboo subject?
No, I
It
mean
should be a very good subject.
you say include in the
These
video.
people are just stupid. In YouTube, there every time they say anything, sex, rape, then you have to beep. What is this stupidity? The world is having rapes. Women are being raped, children are being raped. There is so much child pornography, so many devilish things are happening. You are not stopping those things. You are stopping. People should not speak these words. This is ultimate hypocrisy. So when you can joke about sex, your mind will be least sexual. When you are keeping it something like it should not be talked, only you have to do it in darkness. Then your mind becomes totally dark. You're always trying to take the woman somewhere in the bushes or somewhere in some secluded place, jump over her with 10 other men. If you are so non-serious about it, when you are looking into woman's asshole, you should put your nose also there. The fragrance is so good, and you already there sucking, and they are, what do you call it, with their lips, what they do?
Oral sex.
No, what is like sucking? What is the other word?
I don't know.
In Hindi we call it chatna. So they are just licking it. When you are doing such stupid things, and I think because Western people do those things, and the whole world is imitating them like monkeys, there must be something very significant in that. Licking woman's asshole or man's asshole or women vagina or male spreak, the little brother, you must be getting some divine pleasure. So everyone is trying those things. I was hearing one religious speaker, Shivani is her name. She said that she went into a school and one boy and one girl, they got involved in sexuality. So the principal was very hesitant how to deal with this. So I think Shivani, she talked with them that from where you learned all those things. So one of them said that I was looking into my father's or my mother's mobile. I was, what do you call it? What do you do like this?
Scrolling.
So the person said, whether it was girl or boy, that I was scrolling. I think it was the boy, and I saw all those things there. Then they thought, nice thing to experiment. So she was saying that if you are, like parents say, we never fight in presence of children. We don't see pornography in presence of children. But when you are doing all those things, you are generating that energy all around, whether you are doing in their presence or not. You are spreading that energy. So children are very receptive. And she said a very remarkable thing which I was thinking to ask, but I saw, I think, yesterday night, quite late. Now I remember, so I will ask you. She said that when you are in coma, your consciousness is very receptive at that time. It can take things from everywhere. Because you are in a way freed from your body. So It is like small children. They are very receptive because nothing is written in their mechanism. So whatever goes inside, you remember till the end of the life. But as you go on writing in your memory box so many things, then your mechanism of memory becomes not so sharp anymore. So you forget things. So only whatever you learn in your childhood remains with you very, and the most important period is from when you are conceived in your mother womb to 3 years. If your parentage is at that time good, then you don't need to be taught much in later on. Even psychologists say that from birth to age 4, you have learned more than 50%. Whatever you will learn in your whole life, you have learned more than 50%. So if you keep your house free from sexuality, there is no sensuous excitement, no such food which you are eating, all kind of hot dogs and hot cats and hot donkeys and all kind of fast food. And they are putting some hormone also, whatever they are putting, chemicals which makes you more excited. In all those things, whether it is chips or whether it is chow meins and all those things, so that you become sexual very early. Even when you inject in the animals, like you are injecting something, hormonal things in cow or in other animals, when that thing goes into your body, then you will become an adult very early. That is what is happening everywhere. Boys and girls are becoming sexually mature very, very early. Well, that is what I think there has never been anywhere in the whole world this kind of understanding which happened in India. From your birth to the age of 25, you are with your master. You are with an enlightened master in an environment which is totally non-sexual and totally natural. So sex never enters in your head. There is a story about one boy. He had never seen any woman because he was in the Gurukul. So when he saw a woman, he was just startled. He was just like surprised what kind of thing this is, with big boobs and all those things. Someone very strange. And if you, after 25 years, when your sense organs are very fresh, you have not wasted your sense organ in unconscious perversion, then whatever you will experience will be very deep. Even your sex, when you experience it without being polluted and perverted, will give you meditative state, because you have known what meditation is from age 0 to 25. Maybe they were not going at the age of 1 or 2, they may be going at the age of 3, 4, 5, whatever. But still, at that time, they are just unspoiled, uncorrupted. It is tabula rasa. Nothing is written in their slate. This was very scientific. Then from 25 to 50, you are living a worldly life of an householder. But you have this, at the center is meditation. At the center, you are totally conscious, so you cannot be corrupted anymore. And after 50, when your child is going to enter into householder life, when he will start having sexual thing, then you should get rid of it. So from 50 to 75, the person will be facing the forest. He will remain silent in the house, only instructing his children only when they have asked, they're asking. Otherwise, he will be indrawn. He will become introverted. And at the age of 75, he will leave the house. And this person will become the master. That is the time for sannyas. But for those people who are very mature, there is no age for sannyas. Whenever you feel you have enough of this world, you don't need any of all those experiences. You can renounce. But that is only for rare people. But once you have this grounding from the age of 4, 5 to 50, 25, you are dedicated toward knowing yourself. And you can never fall in any ditch.